In this episode, we will show you all the missing details about the setup of the lithium battery and how we power our boat. Let's get to it now. Our 220 volt AC panel is now split in half. The one half is driven by shore power or generator. The other half is driven by inverter. So on this side we get the dishwasher, the forward, the saloon and the aft AC. We get our washing machine, the microwave and all 220 volt outlets driven by the inverter. So this is really a game changer when we are anchored now. We have power like connected in the marina to the shore power, and we have no really a limit. Of course we care a bit what we switch on or not, but we have all the comfort of a 212 permanent system. So this is a diagram showing the battery management system, short BMS, controlling the battery and checking on the cell voltage of the battery. So all the 8 cells of the batteries are permanently checked by the battery management, and the battery management also initiates the balancing process if any cells are unbalanced. The other thing what the battery management does is it controls all the chargers: the alternator regulator, the silent wind charger, the Victron Blue solar charger, the Victron Quattro AC charger inverter. They all follow their own lithium charging program. But if anything goes wrong, and here is an overcharge sent to the battery, it disconnects the item. Whatever item it is, it will disconnect the item from the battery and stop the charging progress. So for safety, there is no overcharging process possible to the battery. The battery management system is also permanently connected or accessible, for example by Wi-Fi or by LAN network. So we can check on the battery management system and see the state of the battery that is permanently surveyed by the battery management system, and we can of course also see if anything went wrong and anything is disconnected or what's going on. It also cares for under voltage. So if the battery goes too low and we take too much energy out, the battery management will protect the battery from undercharge and disconnect the battery from the loads. So it's all about safety of the lithium system that we use this battery management. On the other hand, we use a lithium ferropolymer battery. These batteries are not the one that is widely used in laptops or mobiles that may start burning. If you damage our battery, it will be warm, it will be smoky, but it won't start up in flames. Okay. Lithium offers more usable capacity combined with less weight and less volume. Even so that we could theoretically discharge down to 10%, the battery would not be damaged and will recharge to its full capacity with 100%. If we compare the charge curve, we can see that we charge our lithium battery with a full current until the end of the charge procedure. Lithium ferropolymer batteries offer 90% of usable energy. Living long time at anchor, we never went that low. The battery is recharged by solar and wind. Additionally, we charge with generator at our very energy hungry days, most days, for 45 minutes, but never like before the lithium ferropolymer installation for 3 to 5 hours a day with our generator running.
Energy efficiency at charging is about 1. That means you get 100% of the energy out that was charged into the battery.
Our BMS, so our battery management system, is always online by Wi-Fi, so we can check on the battery with any device, any tablet, any mobile, any laptop, and see what's going on. Here, for example, you see it on my laptop. The battery management system is fully configurable. More details is shown on our web page. It also accepts state of charge as limit to the charging process. That is important in case you are connected to shore power or like to store your battery. The lithium batteries should not be kept on 100% state of charge for a long time or for storage. You should choose like 60 or 75%. I can set this up in my battery management system, and the battery management system will control the chargers that the battery is only charged to the state of charge I like to get. With the software of the battery management, we control it. We can see the battery data, we can see the balance of the single cells, we can calibrate it, we can set up alarms for the battery management system and cut off situations. We can connect by Wi-Fi to it, we can update it over the air, have a SD card in it. This is our 220 volt Victron Multiplus charger inverter. That means we have a 5000 watts inverter in it, and as well a 120 ampere charger for the 24 volt lithium battery. This one is also controlled by the battery management system. If anything goes wrong, the battery management system will step in and disconnect it. This device has a very nice remote control. We use the multi-control remote. We can charge, switch to charge only, switch it off, or charge an inverter. And what is the best feature is you can regulate the maximum of the charging current going into the battery down to even 0. And with this one, for example, if you are connected to a shore power and there's a limited power available, this one will limit the power taken from the shore power, so you won't blow the fuse anymore. And in case of power shortages, this device will also top up from the battery. Okay, this is our Victron Blue solar charger. It gets a remote instrumentation from the battery management via a serial interface. So in case that the battery is overcharged, the battery management will step into the charger program of the solar charger and switch it off and disconnect it. This device here is a silent wind charger. This device will regulate the power coming from the wind generator and charge the lithium battery. Also, this device is connected to the battery management system. In case that anything goes wrong with the charging program of this device, the battery management system will step in and disconnect it. So our lithium battery is charged with the main engine using the service battery alternator. That is this thing here. The problem with these alternators is they are not made to charge lithium batteries, they are just alternators. To do that, you need a special regulator that regulates this alternator and turns it into a lithium battery charger. For that, we use the Sailors project from Al Somerson, that is a VSR alternator regulator. In my eyes, a very versatile device. You can set up every single thing that's needed to set up. All data very flexible. You get a very good support from Al Somerson, and we connected this to our alternator, and it's connected by a network wire to our battery management system. So this network is a CAN bus, and the CAN bus sends NMEA 2000 messages to remote instrument the VSR alternator regulator. On our 24-volt panel we find the Victron BMV 712 battery monitor. On this display we can see the state of our battery, the charging, discharging, the state of charge and many other details. It surveys the battery by a shunt. It's also possible to see the data by Bluetooth. You can see the history and the actual battery data, state, charging, discharging, whatever. On the other hand, this instrument in our system is connected via CAN bus to our battery management system. So it sends to the battery management system the actual battery data, and the battery management system does its safety decisions and charging decisions on base also of these data coming from the battery monitor. Our charger compartment, charger inverter, solar charger, wind charger, fuse box. And this whole compartment needs an air vent because it will be closed when we are underway or on anchorage. So this is just opened for maintenance and to show you. We had to install an air ventilation to outside and into this box to blow fresh air here, because these regulators get warm when they start to work and charge the battery or the wind generator breaks down. And the main airflow and the first airflow goes out through here. Yeah, I just switch on the charger, whereas the heat sensor is here. So now I switch this ventilation on, and this one brings the warm air outside of the boat, and it's fitted to the old pipe leading to the outside of the boat, so the warm air is pushed outside. And if that is not enough, the second step down there, big one down here, starts to work and pulls cooler air from inside the cabin and blows it around, and part of it will be blown outside and some of it comes out through these air vent holes on the top here. That's how these boxes work. And here we got the leaf post cells again with all their BMS on top. And I fixed the battery in here. It has a wooden frame around so it can't shift, and additional it's with this 2-ton strap pulled together. So one more advantage of this arrangement is that the warm air from the regulators and inverter also warm indirect the compartment of the lithium battery cells. So in case we get a winter or in cold waters, the battery will be kept warm. The battery should not drop under 5 degrees Celsius, otherwise it's not good to charge cells that is lower in temperature. You can still use the battery, but they should not be lower. So the BMS also cares for this. So if there is the temperature of the battery cells is too low, the battery will prevent the chargers from charging. My hope is that we get enough warm air and heat from these slightly warm chargers and regulators in here, so that some air dissipate there and some warmth goes there to the cells and keeps the battery warm. On the other hand, this is not engine room area or something, so we don't get any heat like 70 degrees Celsius or something, what is the temperature in the engine room. That would be definitely too high. So these kind of batteries like to be kept in a well-tempered area. So to hold the whole battery in place, we close the lid of the cruising bed, and that's bolted down with 3 bolts.
One, 2, 3, and to close it,
You can stop. Now.
okay. So, captain's cabin is ready.
I love them.
No, but there's
Well,
nothing. So, but in the end, just to let you know, so this is a real game changer.
yeah.
That was the best
that's
energy
what I'm
decision.
thinking, yeah.
What we could do. We have energy. We
Tell me one thing. What was the total cost, if you don't mind me asking?
what we spent for the battery.
Everything to
For
change
everything.
to Lithium batteries.
Change everything.
All the controlling equipment, everything. More or less, just
More or
roughly.
less.
As base to compare, we choose 600 Ah lead acid with 300 Ah leaf pole battery. That is a similar energy storage size. 12 pieces 100 Ah AGM marine grade lead acid battery is a total of 3,600 euros. 24 pieces 100 Ah lithium cells plus power BMS battery management system is a total of 3,349 euros. With a similar sized energy storage, we save enormous on size, weight and generator times.
So that's all for today's episode, guys. If you like this video, please hit the like button and
Subscribe. Your subscription helps us to produce more videos like this.
don't forget to hit the notification bell beside the subscription button.
To get notified when we upload a new video.
So, cheers guys,
Cheers.
and waves to all of you. Bye! See you on our next episode. What time is it? It's 6 p.m. So it's good for a sundowner. Cheers.
6 p.m. sundowner, so
Yeah.
it's allowed since 12 a.m.
Hey, what are you saying?